We begin with breaking news tied to the death of a man in Monroe County held for hours in a jail restraint chair. Lester Isbill died back in February after deputies took him into custody in Monroe County. Today, a grand jury indicted 7 people for their role in that 74-year-old former pastor's death and his confinement.
10 News anchor Shay Smith and investigative producer John North have been gathering records and reporting on Lester Isbill's story for months now. Shay joining us now with the latest details. Shay.
Robin and John, this is the presentment that we received late this afternoon after the indictments for 7 people came down. Now, those facing charges are nurses Courtney Woods and Greg Mills, and correction officers former Corporal Jaron Henry, former Corporal Elijah Spencer, Tyler Finger, Tommy Reagan, and Sergeant Joshua Duncan. Now, these arrests come after the February death of retired preacher Lester Isbill. He died after authorities at the Monroe County Justice Center held him in a restraint chair for more than 9 hours. Isbill had been arrested for disorderly conduct after an employee at a local business in Madisonville called 911 for a medical check on him. Madisonville police responded to the call and found Isbill confused and disoriented. EMS arrived and took his vitals. His blood pressure was so high it was considered a medical emergency. Isbill did not want to go to the hospital or with EMS, so Madisonville police arrested him and took him to the Justice Center. But after he was booked and taken to a cell, he fell and hit his head. Instead of receiving medical treatment, correction officers strapped him into a restraint chair that you see right there and held him like that for more than 9 hours. Also, for 7 of those hours, he was hooded. Jail staff checked on Isbill around 11 p.m. and found that he had no pulse. He was taken to Blunt Memorial Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Isbill's autopsy originally said he died of natural causes, but on August 21st, the Knox County Forensic Center took the rare step of amending his autopsy to classify his death as a homicide. After that, Monroe County District Attorney Stephen Hatchett told WBIR he would take this case to the grand jury. And again, the grand jury has indicted 7 people so far in this case. The charges include criminally negligent homicide, official misconduct, and false reports. Now, to be specific, Nurse Courtney Woods was indicted on criminally negligent homicide. Nurse Greg Mills was indicted on making a false report, while the 5 correction officers were indicted on official misconduct. Next, the defendants will have a court date and enter a plea. They could face trial. And in the last 15 minutes, the Monroe County Sheriff has released a statement questioning the recent investigation. He continues to say that he believes his staff is not guilty of homicide, while saying that he will continue to cooperate with the legal process. You can read his full statement on our website, WBIR.com.
Shay, thank you.